Hello there, welcome back to Diablo 3, where I'm playing as a monk. I'm in Act 5 now. Last episode I spent pretty much the whole episode just talking to people in the Survivors Enclave. So this time I'm just going to get right into it. We'll speak to the stone, we'll go to get the quest, and we'll just start killing some demons. So I don't know why the stone speaks, but anyway. Let's speak to General Torion.
What was the Death Maiden trying to do in the cathedral?
She was creating an orb that turns the living into Malthael's death creatures. A single orb can transform hundreds of innocent people every hour, and my men report 2 more of them out in the city.
Soul crucibles. With 2 of them, Malthael has an endless supply of soldiers.
Until I destroy them.
Okay.
Malthael's Reapers are people whose souls were taken by the crucibles? Sadly, yes. And the Death Maidens? Their story is as tragic as Malthael's. Once the vanguard of his wisdom angels, they followed him down the path to darkness.
Alright, so we gotta kill some orb soul crucibles, which are creating an army for Malthael. To do so, we go into the commons. And I'm doing this solo, I'm not bringing in Hireling along, just something different. Not that I need the Hireling anyway, but I got Urzael's Journal, part 1.
After years of my pleading, the Angiris Council has finally agreed to send me in search of Malthael. I will not fail in this, as my master's presence is sorely needed in the high heavens. Owing to Malthael's growing fascination with the humans, Tyrael has suggested I begin my search on Sanctuary.
Okay, so Urzael is looking for Malthael. Well, I've got a funny feeling he's gonna side with Malthael in the end. So you can see the innocent people getting converted into soldiers of Malthael, thanks to the crucibles, I'm assuming. There is a old smuggler's warehouse here.
Attacks are getting worse.
There's an event in here. There's a whole army in here.
We've been here for days. These people can't last much longer.
Take them to the Survivors Enclave, quickly.
A little mini event gets me some XP and money. Ooh, and a chest. That was worth it in the end. Okay, we carry on. Actually saw my unique legendary pet enter their thing then. Did a bit of poison explosion. Who's this? Igor Stelphos. I'm looking for the crucible in Gideon's Row. I'm not sure what Gideon's Row is. That's a sub area, next area. New enemy I just killed apparently.
After Malthael's disappearance, the Angiris Council appointed his most loyal servant, Urzael, to find him and bring him back to the high heavens. Urzael, accompanied by the sect of maidens who were Malthael's closest followers, set out to find their absent master. They never returned.
Plague tunnels. I've leveled up to 42 now. Nothing really interesting there.
My lord, you
Pontius.
Your soul.
He's got really big.
All know the reputation of the exorcists of Westmarch. Those spiritual warriors specialized in removing demonic possession. By custom, they arrive in darkness, clad in cloaks as black as the night that conjured them. They work in secret, extracting the demons that dwell within their subjects. Now, Malthael has turned them, and they roam the city in their inhuman forms, stripping the souls from all they encounter.
I heard a goblin. This place is starting to seem very big.
That creature will die.
Dread the greedy? I've got an arrow on my screen on the map. I'm getting close. Okay, Gideon's Row. And the satchel. Urzael's Journal Part 2.
I did not find Malthael on Sanctuary, but I did find humans. Far too many of them. They murder and cheat one another while allowing their brothers to starve. If their true power is ever released, we are all doomed. They have a choice between good and evil, and they overwhelmingly choose evil.
A lot of bodies. A lot of empty bodies, I guess you could say.
That Death Maiden is controlling the Soul Crucible, but not for long.
So gotta destroy these corpse piles. Okay. In this, I've got to search this writhing corpse pile.
Thank you. I knew you would arrive in time to save me.
Ah, the Mystic's back.
How?
I am Myriam, a seer of the Vetchin people. I foresaw our meeting, but I did not see this horror. I have come to help you. There is one crucible left, and if you destroy that, the maidens will not be able to create more. There is no time to waste. We must be on our way now.
Alright, so Miriam's going to follow me for a bit as we go to the Briarthorn Cemetery.
Malthael, he's watching you.
Journal Part 3.
I grew disgusted by humanity during my time on Sanctuary. When at last I found Malthael, I was not surprised to learn that he felt the same way. We will cleanse creation of the scourge that is humankind, and when we are finished, the tragic mistake of Anarius will be gone.
Go to the Survivors' Enclave. not safe for you here.
Nonsense. You'll protect me. And after experiencing what those things do to people, let's just say I need to see you destroy the final crucible with my own eyes if I am ever to sleep again. I see you have much guilt over Leah's fate.
How do you know that name?
I see the past as well as the future. You must not let it consume you.
I encountered the most troublesome bats in the caves outside Westmarch. My companions and I had sheltered there with the intent of organizing my many records, when the miserable creatures appeared and tore several of the scrolls to pieces. Truly, the world shall be a poorer place for this lost wisdom.
Who's this guy? Ghastly Seraph. Interesting.
The Seraph was on me before I knew it. The mass of its bloated flesh soundless as it floated above the ground. When I finally noticed it, I could not move. It was as though I was trapped in a waking nightmare. I looked down and saw tendrils of energy wrapped around my feet and realized it was not fear that held me, but the Seraph's magic.
You shouldn't be so dour. You have much to be joyful about.
You mock me.
I have learned that in terrible situations it is better to laugh than to cry. Perhaps when you have lost as much as I, you will understand.
Alright, so I'm looking for the Master Soul Crucible, which is in the Noble Rest's courtyard. A little 60 kill massacre there.
Do you see an end to all this death in your visions?
Of course it will end, and you will live a long and happy life.
I do not believe you.
Because I was not being entirely truthful. That, and you are so cherish that will never believe you can be happy and content.
Who's just up here? Minra. I'm going to assume that this Noble's Rest courtyard will be on the edge of the map somewhere, so I'm just going to scatter on the edges. I'm sure I'll come across it. Could be wrong, but there's a fair chance.
I will bring that
Corpus Razor champions.
beneath the endless tide. Enough spirit. A vicious strike. I need spirit. Your flaws are revealed.
I must say, it is wonderful to finally meet. Though you are skinnier than my visions led me to expect. Just don't take care of yourself. It's always about saving the world first, isn't it?
Not enough spirit.
Kill massacres, not bad.
What you ask is important. It cannot be done.
Ooh. That's a goblin. There he is. Let's get him. Get away from me.
I need spirit. This fight is over. I don't have enough spirit. My strides grow longer.
Ah, level 43. Yeah, where is that goblin loot? Yeah, here it is. Not much of any interest though. Okay. Oh, 43, what does that get me? Nothing good. Ooh, 7-sided strike? Reduces the cooldown. Oh yeah, let's go for that. Use it a bit more often. Alright, and he... Oh. Burn it though. I'm out of the wastelands.
Feel the wrath of Ikar.
Alright, Noble's Rest Courtyard. Let's kill the next, or destroy the next
You
Soul
are
Crucible.
such the artist when it comes to dispatching Death's minions. Don't mind me. I'll just be waiting over here.
Once again, killing piles of corpses first.
I will not do that.
One to go. There we are. Gonna kill Cathars. Okay. Oh, and of course, the Crucible itself. Alright. Job done. Let's stalk to Myriam again.
What was that?
That would be Urzael.
Who?
Urzael is the angel who commands Malthael's forces in this city. I think you made him angry.
So it appears. Let us return to the Enclave and see what progress Tyrael has made with this liver.
Alright, back to the Enclave. I'm guessing I'm porting there.
I am returning to town.
Alright.
Mother warned me about the poor. They want my wealth, but they don't want to work for it. And now they've created an army of death creatures. Well, when I'm king, I'll just show them.
Sounds like a top bloke.
Oh, I can't believe it. My best hammer's gone missing. It couldn't have walked off on its own now, could it, lad?
One of the men needed a hammer. He promised to return it.
Fool boy. I'll never see it again.
I'm sorry, Hadrig.
Get out of my sight.
Hadrig's not getting along well with his new friend Bryson.
I don't feel like talking right now.
Bryson doesn't really sit right with me though. Something about him seems a bit off.
I was telling you about Lyria, wasn't I? Oh, she was so beautiful that Durgis was determined to make her his own. Oh, yes, he pursued her relentlessly, showering her with gifts and attention until she succumbed and agreed to become his wife. But Durgis' jealousy was so great, he hid Lyria high in the heavens, far away from the reach of men and gods.
Even the gods can be possessed of jealousy.
Yes, that was Durgis. Desire was his very nature.
We're not going to die, are we? Tell me we're not going to die. I don't want to lose my soul!
Is this truly the work of angels? I don't understand. How could they?
One group of angels are behind this destruction, but I will destroy them.
Good.
You are a quiet sort, Serena. Sneak back home and fetch some of our savings.
But the streets are crawling with those horrid creatures.
That's precisely why you must go, dearest. Nobody notices you.
Lots of true gentlemen in the town of Westmarch, by the looks of it. I might talk to the rest of them later, because I think this episode is done. Tyrael has my next quest. After I've destroyed the Soul Crucibles. Let's just quickly check. Nothing's jumping out at me. So I will break all this stuff down. And that will be that. So a bit more of an interesting episode than the last one. I got destroyed the Soul Crucibles, which are creating the undead army. With those gone, it should be easy now, in theory. I'll speak to Tyrael about my next quest next episode. So thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate the support. And as always, hope to see you all next time.